like always, this video is to help promote, not to tear down. Listen to these stories and take what you can take out of it in a positive way. And know that these are some of the same obstacles that you can face. This one here is something I went through called backstabbing. You're gonna face backstabbing sometime even in the real world, but it may not be as lethal. But in the streets, the percentages of it being lethal is real high. It's real rare when somebody's going to, escape backstabbing, whether it's jail time or whether it's, shooting you, stabbing you in the back and killing you. So it's real rare when a street person is going to face a backstabber and then live to tell about it. So let me tell you about my backstabbing. I ain't gonna say the names, but because they not here to defend themselves. But the few select people around, they know what I'm saying is real. So my brother set the tone. My brother set the tone out of town. He dropped off like 2 bricks, and at this place, it's up in Boston. That's what I'll say. So he passes away, and that goes south because now but the door kind of opens up for me now. They calling for me to come up there, so I goes and I bring this connect from Harlem. So I tells the connect, yo, listen, my brother opened the door up there in Boston. We gotta jump on that. So he's unsure to move. So he said, listen, let's take a ride out there, and I'll bring a half a key just to see what's going on. I said, yo, let me tell you something. You're going to need more than a half a key for these people. So he said, yo, let's just drive. So he had the stash box. We put a half a brick in the stash box. So I let my contact up there in Boston know I'm coming up. So we get up there. They got the red carpet laid out for me just based on what Twan did. They looking at me like, oh yeah, the mother load just landed. But they don't know I got a nigga with me who just bringing something to just try out because he's skeptical about the whole situation. So I reached my contact and he like, yo, what's up? I thought you had. I said, yo, I just got this small amount. Just show him what it is. Yo, this guy got like 6 or 7 bricks already sold. Dude's just waiting for me. Yeah, they call me Shiz. That's what they call me. Yo, Shiz. Shiz is in town. He takes the half a key. He said, oh, man, damn. So now he just breaks that down in ounces and 62s, and he knocks that shit out within an hour. So my guy's impressed. So, yeah, this is a go. So the move is, all right, check it. My contact in Boston, he drives a green 5 Series, and I'm going to look for this picture, and it's more than likely I could find my white 5 Series. He had the same kind of car that's in this photo, but in green. So I know how much this car costs, and he has some extras, so I know he spent the bag on his car. But that's the only thing he had. So he tells my boy, listen, you're going to have to do more than a half a key. So what I'll do is I'll give you my car, and you just bring the work, and we go from there. If my car could get 2 bricks out the gate, whatever you could bring. So the play is, oh, no, yeah. I bring the car from Boston to Harlem. You hold the car, and we switch. Cool. So just call Shiz soon you're ready, and Shiz will call me. Cool, we bounce. We go back. He got his money. I think it was like $15,000 for the whole, because he didn't even take no the profit. I think he might have made, like I said, my boy was charging 10 for the half, and he was going to make like a $3,000 to $5,000 profit off of it. But he told my man, nah, I don't want no money off of that. You take the whole 15, go back to New York. Yo, we looking at bigger things. So we go back to our ways. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm waiting for the call. A week go by. 2 weeks go by. I don't hear nothing. 3 weeks go by. I don't hear nothing. So I drives to the dude block to connect. Nobody seen him. So a month go by. I'm calling my contact in Boston. Don't answer my calls. So now I'm tight. I'm really fucking tight. So one of my boys from Brooklyn that be up in Harlem, like I said, he's still around. He know. He seen this green BMW with Boston tags on 155th Street. So he calls me, yo, Bar. Yo, who XYZ knows that drive a green BMW with Boston tags? Look just like yours. I was like, what? He said, yeah, I just seen the nigga up here. I asked him, was he right there? He said, nah, I seen them earlier and I was just calling. These motherfuckers done went, like you see that picture, right? Backstabbing. They stabbed me in the back and they put the play together behind my back. Yeah. That's what happened. And this is what you're going to face in the street. You're going to face backstabbers. So I never ran into this dude. Like, I be in Harlem looking for him, never ran into him. I'm tight. So some years go by, maybe about 3 or 4 years go by. Now you tell me, you tell me what it is for me, because I see a curse with a blessing. Now here go the whole thing, right? About 3 years later, I'm hearing how these dudes is making millions, man. These dudes is making millions of dollars, but I'm not running into them. I'm not running into the main dude that I put that together. My brother put that together. And it fell in my lap. And you motherfuckers gonna run behind me and just exploit it. But check this out, right? It's crazy. About 4 years later, I'm staying in the Bronx with a female friend of mine or whatever. And she goes, yo, you never believe who just moved in my building. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So he moved in her building. And she said, look. I said, you seen what apartment he went in? Now, this is, like I said, 4 years later. I calmed down about it a lot, even though I was mad. But I was a little excited because I was going to, when I heard he moved in the building, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get to confront this motherfucker. Oh, yeah. So she said, yeah, I didn't go to his house because I didn't pay attention to what floor he lived on. But he definitely told me to tell you what's up. I said, yeah, okay. So she used to point downstairs because her window was in front of the building. She used to say, look, that's his car right there. It was a brand new 600 Mercedes. Whatever year it was, that's what it was. It was a black one. And then she told me, like 2 days later, she ran into him again. And he was coming out the building. So she asked him, she said, yeah, I was showing Sean, that's your car. He said, yeah, tell Sean every time he see a car here, it's mine. She said, why you park right in front of the Johnny Pump? Like, this is this cocky little dude. He gonna say, nah, I'd rather get the $100 ticket. So at least when I know my car's right in front of the building. So he used to get a ticket for $100 every day. What they say, if it ain't pimping if you got it. No, what did it say? You know what I mean. If you got it, you know what I'm saying? That's the way he want to spend his money. He pay $100 a day for parking. That's how you look at it. So he would keep his Mercedes there right in front of the building. But I never ran into him. I used to go out there sometimes and sit on it. And then one day I come out the building. It's a Range Rover there, brand new, whatever year. That's his shit. Yeah, that's him. I know it's him. That's the sign. He let me know every time I park there, this is me. I'm like, oh, damn. So back then, that car, the car was worth about at least about 90, and that truck was worth about 70 or 80. So, and then I'm hearing how these dudes is doing what they do. So one day I'm leaving out the building, walking to the train station, to the 6 train. I see these exotic lights on this Benz coming down the street and like, yo, mad jewelry just gleaming. Man, this is at night. Because he had his light on, the interior light on. So I seen it, I said, oh shit, this that nigga. So we made eye contact, he hit his high beams like for me to pull over. Yeah, I'm pulling over. So he gets out the car, goes, when he get out the car, his eyes look like a deer in the headlights of a car, like the wide open. He was like, yo, Sean, yo, what it mean when the feds pull you out the car and take your picture? Yo, that shit just happened to me. I was like, I don't know, man. I ain't never had that shit happen to me. He said, yo, I got a half a brick in my house, man. You think you could take that for me? Hell yeah. Motherfucking right. Yeah, I'll take that. Yo, so he tells me what floor to meet him on. I meet him up there. I get the half a brick, come down, drop it off at, my son's mother house. That's what I drop it off at my son's mother house. I go to Brooklyn later that evening. She calls me, yo, the feds is all in your man house. And I was just calling to let you know. So I was like, cool. So I came back up to her house and I was just hanging around her house for like 2 or 3 days. And I got the coke and took it back to Brooklyn. So did I win? I say I'd survived the backstabber. Wow.